The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. So the Nets starting five. Gerald Wallace, Chris Humphries, and Brook Lopez filling out the front line. Johnson is out there with Darren Williams. And for Chicago, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah the front line. Derrick Rose runs the show with Rip Hamilton to the side. Nice defense from Wallace.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Open shot, Lopez. It's hauled in by Noah.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
From the baseline, Richard Hamilton again. Chicago on defense. 4-point game. Tipped away. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. With the lead pass, Deng, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
And Williams, here we go. Good.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. The 3 and 4 are Luol Deng and Taj Gibson. Heinrich is out there with Bellinelli, and it's Muhammad in at the center. Watson kicks to Humphries, hammers it home to polish off the break.
It's not enough for the defense to just get into position. They've got to get in the way.
He took what they gave him and cashed in.
Yeah, he paid it off.
Yeah, in a big way. Superb finish.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Muhammad. Hamilton comes in for Luol Deng. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bellinelli. That's good. Here is Williams. Johnson left side. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Chicago with the ball. Rose passes to Heinrich from downtown. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nets shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
You know, the tension could not be any higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. Just a cool customer.
Inside, here's Deng, and he converts the layup. Deng's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here is Watson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend.
And arguably no greater sporting legend in Chicago history than Hall of Famer Michael Jordan as we see the statue erected in his honor. And here are the Nets, trailing by 4. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, Johnson, Wallace, and Humphries are the 2, 3, and 4 in order. Brook Lopez is out there with Darren Williams. The feed to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down hard.
Boy, that is a tremendous jam. I mean, is he a crowd pleaser or what?
Oh, definitely. One of the NBA's best if you're talking about sheer power.
Yeah, guys who can throw it down like that don't come around very often.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Now here's Williams. And it's Wallace penetrating. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
That's good.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
And the dunk by Humphries.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here. Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
And a great show through 3 quarters. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. Well, it's the Bulls who've had the uncontainable game. They've gotten the contributions they've needed from everyone that has stepped on the floor for them, and that's why they're in position as we head to the 4th.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. So it Rose on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. The 3 and 4 are Luol Deng and Taj Gibson. Bellinelli is out there with Heinrich, and it's Muhammad in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Watson with it. Bellinelli is covering. In the whistle blows, it's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Muhammad. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bellinelli. The Nets also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Evans. Humphries comes in for Marshawn Brooks. And it's Johnson in for C.J. Watson. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Heinrich kicks to Rose for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Deng. Can't get it to go. Nets shooting well, 50% from the floor. He kicks it to Johnson. Over Noah. Johnson's shot is off. Here's Deng. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Those foul shots right there with the dagger in the heart. It's all but over, guys. Tough 3-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.